Welcome to a new episode of Riot Pro Wrestling Afterburn. I'm Everett Lee. You can catch new episodes of Riot Pro Wrestling every Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific, right here on Riot Pro Wrestling's YouTube channel. And, of course, new episodes have returned of Afterburn every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific, right here on Riot Pro Wrestling's YouTube. I know you're surprised to see Everett Lee. Chris Carnage, he's out moonlighting as always. But thank you for tuning in for this episode of Riot Pro Wrestling Afterburn. Let's get into what we're going to be talking about this week. This week, we have JC Black as she takes on T-Gainz for the Valkyries Championship. So let's take a look at the closing moments of this matchup.
Into the corner, Black countering. Has, in the legs there, T-Gainz or Quadzilla. Quadzilla using her strength right there in her legs. Kicking JC Black down as she goes for a cover. And JC Black kicks out at two. She's not ready to give up just yet. JC Black was not expecting the strength and power of Quadzilla, but T-Gainz a little bit surprised too. T-Gainz here, off the ropes of the leg drop, going in for another cover, and a kick out. Gainz is pacing herself right now as the crowd's chanting one more time. They want to see that leg drop again. Gainz off the ropes, and a little bit of strutting there, and a leg drop delivered to Black again. And T-Gainz goes in for the cover, and another kick out at two. It's not enough there. T-Gainz is a fan favorite here at Riot Pro Wrestling. That's why she's the Valkyries Champion. JC Black is dazed and confused right now. Gainz with the snap mirror takeover. And now a knee to the shoulder there. Another knee to the shoulder. And a cover. Kick out of two. A little bit frustrated there. Yep, that's right. Yep. We see the Quadzilla. We see her right there working JC Black. You're in control there. It's like JC Black is just getting toyed with now by our Valkyries Champion. This is an easy day in the office, as T-Gainz probably would have thought though, but there's some fight in JC Black. JC Black trying to fight back on Quadzilla. T-Gainz. T-Gainz calling for squatting time. She ready to put JC Black away here. Here we go. We've seen it plenty of times. Oh, JC Black fighting out. She's seen that opportunity there. And a kick. Big boot. And her shoe goes flying off. And she goes in for a cover. And a kick out at two by the Valkyries Champion, T-Gainz. JC Black trying to come back for a comeback, try to get back in this matchup against T-Gainz. Oh, shot to the face by Gainz. To Black. Black coming in. The Gainz, another shot to the face. Now she's aggravated T-Gainz. T-Gainz is getting a little upset now. JC Black getting hammered in the back of the head by the Valkyries Champion as the snap mirror rollover. What's T-Gainz going to do? Off the ropes and a drop kick, sitting drop kick, and for the cover. And a kick out at two. You can see the frustration. T-Gainz does not need to get frustrated, because that frustration will lead to an opening where JC Black will capitalize on it. The crowd chanting for JC Black to get into it though. Could this be it here? T-Gainz up. JC Black counters there. Shooting Gainz off the ropes. And a clothesline knocking T-Gainz down. JC Black building up some momentum. And a forearm to the face. Another forearm to the face. Here we go. JC Black with the backhand spring to an elbow to the face, which she's known for. JC Black setting Gainz up and double knees to the midsection. JC Black is on fire now. Taunting T-Gainz to come for it. Kick to the midsection by Black to Gainz and off the ropes. Black goes and a face buster. But what's this? Ravyn Knight. Ravyn Knight is trying to get the attention of JC Black. She's probably upset because of the matchup she had earlier with JC Black where she lost being in this competition. And what is she? Oh! What do we have there? Looks like Ravyn Knight spit some mist out in the face of JC Black. The ref didn't see it. T-Gainz unaware, and there we go with the finisher by Gainz and a 1, 2, and a 3. Your winner and retaining the Valkyries Championship, Quadzilla T-Gainz.
Before JC Black's match against the Valkyries Champion, T-Gainz, she had to go through Ravyn Knight first to win that contendership to face the Valkyries Champion. Let's take a look at this matchup with Ravyn Knight versus JC Black from Heatwave. But before this matchup, JC Black had an interesting interaction with Ravyn Knight. Let's take a look.
Hey JC Black, how does it feel to be back at Riot Pro Wrestling?
Oh, it feels amazing. I can't wait for tonight. I'm gonna put on an amazing match for some amazing fans. Not to mention, I'm gonna get that title shot.
Hi JC! You have the gothic mommy tonight, so I'm going to destroy you. No! We love her. No, we want to destroy her. No, let her go! We have to focus. We have to get this. Weird. We have to get this right tonight. You gotta focus with your head, not your heart, stupid.
This match is scheduled for
T-Gainz. Welcome to commentary. Chris Carnage, I don't know where he's at. He's out doing something. How you doing?
He's supposed to be here doing his job.
From the town.
Probably is. Look at that. Ravyn Knight coming out here to the ring. And it looks like she's approaching you, champ.
Approaching me. Hey, Ravyn.
Wow. A little bit of flashation. Hey, there's Chris Carnage.
Yeah, sorry, all these different assignments they have me on. A lot of craziness going on.
It is. You didn't even greet our guest here.
Oh my goodness, it's the Valkyries Champion, T-Gainz. It's so great to see you. Thank you for joining us.
You just missed it. Ravyn just came out and started caressing my hair.
She
Maybe
likes
the effects of the cookies? I don't know.
What kind of conditioner do you use? Head and Shoulders?
No, not Head and Shoulders. It's a really Christian shampoo. Maybe you want to know. I don't know.
Texas, she is the Jack of all trades, JC Black!
As we see JC Black making her way to the ring, take on Ravyn Knight. Definitely going to be a heck of a matchup, but from what I saw backstage, I'm kind of worried. Like Ravyn Knight, there's something going on.
Oh, Ravyn's just fine. She just had some of her cookies before the matchup, Chris. Oh!
Whoa.
We're getting right into this.
I guess
Ravyn
that's
Knight.
the cookies. I don't know.
Yeah, it has to be, but it's definitely charging her up as she takes to the offensive, just beating on JC Black.
Look at those vicious shots JC Black just took. You ever got hit that hard before in the ring, T-Gainz?
Yeah, not by Ravyn Knight. I've actually never been in the ring in any kind of competition with Ravyn. JC Black, as y'all know, I have.
Most definitely, we remember that matchup as we see JC Black trying to put up a fight against Ravyn Knight.
Listen, she came in fired up.
Oh, that's so nice of Ravyn trying to help JC Black up from the ring there.
I don't know if that's helping, actually.
Yeah, really. I think the vision plan's coming back into question.
Oh, don't get me started on my eyes again.
I think she's kind of cutting off her airway there a little bit.
Most definitely, as Ravyn goes for the cover. One, only a 1 count.
She's not giving up yet, Chris. She still has some fight and pain that she wants to deliver to JC Black there. Ravyn knows what she's doing there. How do you feel when you do, or if you ever do step in the ring against a competitor like Ravyn Knight, T-Gainz?
Well, me being a champion, I'm not afraid to step in the ring with anybody. I've always felt that way. If anyone wants to come up and take on Quadzilla, they are more than welcome.
Exactly. She has the strongest quads in professional wrestling. Didn't you know this, Everett Lee?
Oh, I know. I heard from a rumor that you could crush cans and bottles with those quads.
Watermelons have been crushed.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to get in a squat off with you as we see Ravyn Knight delivering a huge overhand chop to JC Black in the corner.
Listen,
Say hi to the camera there.
I'm rooting for JC here because she shows up, she's ready to fight, and even when the odds are against her, she does seem to come out on top. So I'm rooting for her here.
Most definitely. We'll see what happens.
It reminds me of JC. Reminds me she's had like too much sugar when she comes to the ring. Too much caffeine.
I don't know if there's a thing that's too much caffeine, but I think she needs another shot of it right about now.
Yeah, she definitely does need something there. Ravyn's just working her. She is just giving it to JC, but JC's trying to fight back there.
As she does, but Ravyn Knight with a huge club to the back, knocking her to the mat.
What is she doing? What? Oh! Look at that.
Most definitely, Ravyn Knight going for the cover. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. It's definitely interesting. Ravyn Knight bringing a little bit of extra. Not sure if it's the cookies or something going on mentally. It could be any number of things given that it's Ravyn Knight. Could even be Lilith. Who knows?
It's probably that 12 pots of coffee and those 5 Red Bulls that she had right before she came out.
I mean, it definitely could be. As JC Black starts the battle back, delivering huge forearms and a kick. Now shooting Ravyn Knight off. Ravyn Knight with the reversal.
Oh, this ain't looking good, Chris, for JC Black. And
JC Black with the double axe handle, going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, not even 2.
Well, listen, now's the time that JC doesn't need to lose focus.
Absolutely. If she wants to be able to have a shot, she's going to have to keep the pressure on Ravyn Knight.
She's going to have to do something. But Ravyn Knight has this in the bag. I just know it. Look at that. She likes JC. Oh. She's giving her a nice hug there. Letting her know how much she appreciates her.
Everett Lee, I just can't with you these days as Ravyn Knight went for the cover. Only got a 2 count. Oh, but she was distracted with the ref. JC Black roll up. 1, 2, 3, and JC Black wins.
What? An underhand tactic right there. Ravyn wasn't even ready.
Underhanded. I mean, it is like a schoolboy. That is allowed.
It's a legitimate move, Everett Lee, and remember, she didn't have tights like we've seen in another match. I think that's clean. That is a legitimate win, sir.
Well, one question I gotta ask you, T-Gainz. Now, how do you feel about stepping in the ring with JC Black? How do you feel about that? Now, she's coming for that title, and I think she's gonna take that title.
Well, listen, I was rooting for JC this whole time because I look at her and I admire her work ethic. And look, there's a smile on her face after just getting brutalized in this ring. So I'm more than happy to give her a title shot.
Yes, and it'll absolutely be an amazing match. But T-Gainz, we thank you so much for joining us on commentary, and we wish you luck in your match.
Thank you so much.
What's happening here?
Oh, Ravyn Knight with choice words.
Lilith's not probably happy that she lost.
Probably not, but
Thank you, T-Gainz.
Thank you, guys.
thank you. All right, and we'll be back with more Riot Pro Wrestling.
Next week on Riot Pro Wrestling, JDX teams up with Vertigo to take on the House of Spades for the #1 contendership for the Riot Tag Team Championships. You will not want to miss this matchup at Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific on Riot Pro Wrestling's YouTube.
Man, look at that. Look at that. Look at the speed of the cheerleader, but look at the New Ricans and
Oh, New Ricans taking advantage. Ravens with the pin.
Need to keep up with Riot Pro Wrestling on social media. Head over to Facebook for Riot PW, on Instagram, X, and right here on YouTube at Riot PW Official. Keeping you up to date with the latest and greatest from Riot Pro Wrestling. And that's about it here for this episode of Afterburn. I'll see you again next week for another new episode of Riot Pro Wrestling Afterburn.